And how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Would you just like to introduce yourself to everyone who's watching?
My name's Leo Garland. I'm provincial president of People First for the Island.
Okay.
And this is my last term. My term will be up next month.
Oh, really?
16th. 3 years as president.
That's awesome. Um, where are you currently living right now, Leo?
I live 100 Edward Street, Charlotte.
Okay. And how do you like that?
Really good.
Good, good.
I live room and board situation.
Yeah?
And it's the best room and board place I ever had in my life in Charlotte. I mean it.
Oh, really?
It reminded me so much of the foster home where I grew up for 12 years back in Merle, Burns Road, Josephine Kenny. But that house reminded me so much of my foster home. The stairs, even the landlady on the tower. She cooks and bakes like my foster mom. And she treats us like part of the family. There's two other brothers besides myself there. And I really feel home. First time for many years, going on 3 years there.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Um, so, what do you do in your day to day? Do you have any special routines, or do you just kind of go as you please and just do whatever you feel you need to do?
I got a lot of freedom there, more now than I lived in the country. The last place I lived was treated just worse than a 10-year-old kid.
Ah, that's
And
horrible.
I didn't have the freedom to go as much as I did, and I had to depend on transportation. I lived in the country. Cheryl had to walk wherever I want in the community, and I got more support from Ronnie than I do my past lady.
Okay, so what kind of support do you have right now?
She supports me when I go to conference here. In living, she supports me when I go on trips. As I'm going back on trip last Finder's trip for People First President,
Right.
Winnipeg on this Thursday night, Thursday till Sunday.
Okay.
And it's really good when you got the support and treated like adult instead of being treated like a child.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. This whole conference is just. I think it's great that we're trying to get people with special needs to get them the freedom that they deserve, and that every human is guaranteed in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And most people aren't getting that in institutions where they're treated like 10-year-old kids, like in your story of the place where you lived before. And would you like to talk a little bit about where you lived before?
Yeah, I lived out in Johnson River.
Okay.
Marine Scott Morrison. And I knew Marine since I was 12 years old because her parents, I knew them well. Her grandmother was my foster mother.
Okay.
That's how I met Marine. And also, not only that, I had my GST check stolen 5 years as well. And I had to go push to get that. I had to go to the tax place. Signed a piece of paper with the RCMP to investigate, and I got my money back, $960. That's another reason I moved back to Charlotte as well. And transportation, I had to depend on transportation all the time. I had no car, I can't drive one.
Yeah.
It's a lot better for me in town when things put in here. I won't live in the country no more. I have a business.
Good, good. That's awesome. So, do you think that people should live in institutions?
No,
No.
no, because you're just like being in jail. Right?
Yeah.
You don't have freedom. I was in there for 1 month for tests in '91.
Right.
And I won't go into why I was there, but for
Okay.
tests, that's how. And got my eyes open then, just the 1 month. But before that, I didn't care for people in the institutions then, but I do have compassion for now. And back then, I never dreamt I would come involved with People First or come from each president, right? I
Right.
stuck up for rights of people all my life, even in the foster home. On the bus, school bus for stuff. And when I gave a speech at the Freedom Tour that will be shown up in film today,
Right.
our own People First Freedom Tour, I dedicate what I said in memory of my foster mom because she'd be proud of me if I present today. Oh, what my mom do if I said that okay, but So,
I think she'd be really, really proud of you.
and human convention, human rights. I'm glad that's put in place, but the government needs to put this in law, and if the government don't do, we are as People First members and other groups, community living, we need to lobby the government to do this.
Right.
You know, it's so important. But people should have the choice where they want to live, not forced in the group homes or institutions.
Right.
Should have a say in the matter because it's their lives. You know, people haven't a clue what it's like. People struggle, people going through. If they don't have a choice in the matter where they want to live, it's so important. And they need respect to people with disability because some people, they make fun of people because you're in a wheelchair or any form of disability. Even
Horrible.
job force too, they should give you opportunity. Not just look at the people, give them opportunity. They need a chance as well as anybody else.
Right.
Even myself in Toronto, I lived in Toronto for over 10 years. I applied for a job one time. And this lady up in the office, secretary, Bridget Lee, and I forgot, she phoned down the chef, give Mr. Garland a chance. He really wanted a job. And the boss gave me a week. You catch on where the pots and pans go and work in the dishwasher, pot washer. You got the job. So I caught inside a week how to do it. And that stretched from a week from 77 to a quit in 86. A long week.
Okay.
So,
All right. And is there anything you'd like to close the interview off with? Would you like to say anything about institutions or about community living as a whole? Just anything?
see, the people need, there should be an alternative that come to more low-income housing, different type of housing for people to live in. We don't have enough, you know. And then people be more happy. And they need to have rights as well as anybody else.
Right.
And we need more of that. And I support community living and people first or groups that's pushing for this. And we all individual, we're all human beings, and we should be happy.